What's up, friends? Chook here, and welcome back to Knights of the Old Republic. So, somehow there was a little bit of a glitch in the recording of last episode, or I don't know what's happened, but basically the save that I had, I don't have anymore. Something's happened to it. I don't know. We're basically in the same position, and we've still got the same quest line. All this investigate the ruins and everything, and we've done the family matters, as far as I know, between the Matali family and the whatever it is family. But I'm going to go double check that that's actually been done. However, what I was thinking about is we've had these two companions for a while. Maybe we'll mix it up a bit. So I'm going to keep Basilar for the healing, but I'm going to take Canderous out, remove, and I'm actually going to bring Karth back in because I think it'll be funny to see the difference now that we're a complete badass and he's still, you know, ultra light side and everything, whether he's like how much he's going to crack the shits. So I thought that would be like a funny thing. So he will have a shitload of level ups. However, oh, actually we'll do that first because that'll dictate what he can and can't use and things like that. So let's do it. Let's just see. We'll auto level everything, but let's just see what we get, so to speak. Toughness. Okay. Conditioning. Okay. So what does he actually have? Does he have many? Okay, he's got basically all the level 1 blaster stuff, which is good. So we'll need to beef up that, I hope. That's what's next. Feats. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay, he's done. So let's have a quick look at his feats. This is the double-handed sword, right? Well, that's dumb. Oh wait, or 2 weapons, 1 in each hand. So that does work with these pistols, I guess. Okay, so can we give you a better pistol? What's this one? Heavy blaster. Okay, 3 to 10 plus 10. Surely we can beat that. We cannot. Are you kidding me? We've got like no blasters. Oh, I guess we could do this. But I don't think any of these are going to be decent either. Three to 10 plus 12. 4 to 9 plus 12. Well, what's the difference with Karth's pistol? Well, we can upgrade this stuff, actually. Alright, what else can we put? Reflex, fortitude, stealth. Well, we've got heaps of these, so you can have one of them. You can have an energy shield and one of them, whatever, I don't care. You can't use implants, and you can have a awareness, or you can have damage resistance. And you can have something better than that, surely. So, you've got 18 at the moment. 17, 18, 18, 21. Okay, you can wear Davix. That'll do.
Sure.
Okay. Now, let us go down to the council. And we might be able to upgrade Karth's weapons a little bit too. And just make sure that we have done all the Shen Batale stuff and killed them and all that good stuff. I'm fairly sure we have, but let's find out.
There was a battle near one of the southern... Indeed.
Yeah, we went through all that. Oh, no. Okay. Well, apparently we haven't gone through it. This is ultra weird. I don't know what's happening.
I have nothing left to... now.
Okay. Whatever.
There has been a report. There was a mention.
Yes.
That's you.
It's up.
We went through all this dialogue
Padawan, I
last
must-
time, so...
As a chronicle, the man...
Okay, I'm eager to learn.
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict.
What does this have to do with Revan and Malak?
All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. No one thing can be understood without the proper context. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation.
But we ended up in a war anyway.
The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun.
What about Malak and Revan?
The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally.
So Revan did the right thing.
No one is denying that Revan was one of the keys to defeating the Mandalorians. But something happened out there on the Outer Rim. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months, it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months. Scattered sightings that were never confirmed.
What happened next?
3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror.
How did Revan get so many followers?
Initially, the bulk of the Sith force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power. But what is more disturbing is the size of the Sith fleet itself. Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars, but many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence.
How can anyone hope to stop the Sith?
For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers.
What can I learn from Revan's history?
Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson.
I will think upon this.
May the Force be with you.
Alright. So that was a little bit of backstory. That was actually quite interesting. I'd forgotten pretty much all of that. I knew they were in part of the Mandalorian War and all the rest, but yeah. Anyway. Let's see if we can upgrade some Makarth's. Okay, well that's the only thing we can do, but no doubt we can upgrade this bad boy. Okay, so what did that do?
I'm here.
Ready.
For his damage? 6 to 11 plus 14. I think it was like 4 to 9 before, plus 12, something like that. So, not bad. Decent enough. And he looks like that dude from Star Trek.
Yes?
I'm here.
The black dude with the visor
Yes.
on his eyes. Anyway, alright, let's actually get down to some business. So, we have... where is it? There it is. Investigate the runes. Karth. I still don't really care about him too much, but I just hope that he kicks up a fuss when we do dumb shit. So, we need to go investigate those runes. Unfortunately, there is not a quick way to do so. Unless we transit back. I don't know where transit back goes, but let's find out. Okay, we're somewhere. I think the runes are this way? Perhaps? Well, let's find out anyway. And then it's this, right? No? North again, maybe. Is that it? There they are. Okay. So it probably would have been quicker just running from where we were, but it doesn't matter.
Time to rumble.
So I have no idea if Karth is a good fighter or not. But it doesn't really matter with the force powers between me and Bastila. And I don't even care about Bastila, to be honest. I think we could probably do a lot of the stuff ourselves. She's basically here as a heal bot. Okay, door. This is the door they saw in the vision, right? Maybe? Ancient droid. Okay. What language is that? What are you trying to say? I don't understand you. What language is that? Okay, it sounds like a dying Wookiee. I still don't understand. Bastila, do you have any idea? This droid must be broken. This is pointless. Bastila, do you have any idea what this droid is saying?
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages. Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can probably understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand.
There we go. I can reproduce any of the language spoken by the slave of the builders. Hey, I understand that.
I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Communication was vital to ensure that the slaves constructed this temple according to the wishes of the builders. But you're not slave species. Neither are you builders. You are like the one who came before.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Mm-hmm. Why are you here? Are you some type of guardian? I am the overseer. The buildings programmed me to enforce discipline among the slaves while this monument to the power of the Starforge was constructed. At project completion, all slaves were executed. I was reprogrammed to serve should a builder return in search of knowledge for the Starforge. How long have you been here? That's a good question. My chronological circuits have marked over 10 full revolutions of the system's outermost planet around the sun since the builders left.
10 revolutions would take more than 20,000 years.
Holy
If
shit.
this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
There is no mistake. The build was constructed by chronological circuitry using the technology of the Starforge itself. My calculations are infallible. Who are these builders you keep talking about? The builders are great masters of the galaxy, the conquerors of all worlds, the rulers of infinite empire, and the creators of the
These
Starforge.
builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
The droids speak Selkath. Maybe they were the builders. Something about maybe the builders referred. Let's go 1. The Selkath were nothing but slaves and servants of the true masters. Like all other species, they bowed down before the might of the builders and the Starforge. The empire of the builders is infinite and everlasting. None can stand against their might and the power of the Starforge. Have you seen a builder recently? I've been here ever since the completion of this monument. In this time, no builder has returned to seek information on the Starforge. What is the Starforge? The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of the infinite empire. It is a machine of invincible might, a tool of unstoppable conquest. But what is it? What does it do? The Starforge is the glory of the builders, the apex of the infinite empire, da 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 da.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
Could it have been a factory or a weapons plant?
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Tell me about Revan and Malik. The ones who came before you, the ones like you, not builders, but not slaves, sought knowledge of the Starforge and its origin. They proved themselves worthy. They discovered the secrets of the Starforge locked behind the steel door behind me, but there was another who failed to unlock the secrets and paid the ultimate price.
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
Did you kill the Jedi? Did you kill the Jedi? I'm not programmed for combat. I did not harm the one who failed. This temple's own protections will destroy those who seek knowledge of the Starforge if they are deemed unworthy. How can I prove myself worthy? Enter the proving grounds to the east and west. Within them, those who understand the will of the builders can unlock their secrets and open the doors. Those who fail will be destroyed by the power of the temple itself. More than this, I am not programmed to
Revan
say.
and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Alright, sweet. Let's have a quick save. Can we still talk to this dude? We can. How do I prove myself? Chamber on either side of the proving ground. Within them, those who understand the way. Da da da. Yes, okay. I'll be going. We already knew all that. Okay, so we need to go in here then. And there's a Guardian droid, who we will force jump on. Who we will not force jump on.
The Force fights with me!
This is one tanky ass droid. Holy shit. Wait, she has disabled droid, right? Pretty sure she does. Why is it not telling me what this is actually called? Okay, let's do that. Why are you auto-attacking?
Down you go!
So be it!
Force lightning seems to be doing the job. Do you want to heal there, Bastila? No? Don't want to heal? Okay, well, cancel that, and maybe do a few heals, huh? He's gonna die. Good job. Alright. Wakey, wakey. Man, that thing was tough as nails. Holy ballsack. Okay, let's transit back. We cannot. Okay, well then you
What can I do?
actually heal
What?
for
What?
once. Let's check that she's still on Yeah, she is. So what's she doing?
Ready? Yes?
Okay, is there remains? There's no remains. Okay, there's an ancient terminal. This ancient computer hums and throbs as you approach it. Its screen flickers to life and stream of incomprehensible characters scroll across it. Okay. Kick the computer. Attempt to slice the ancient system. Failure. Given no knowledge of the ancient system. Okay, fine. Let's kick it. You kick the computer. Your foot hurts. Talk to the computer. The computer goes silent. Its screen blank. A few extremely unusual characters then appear on the screen. Rapid sequence of tones. You hear one of those tones softly echoed by your data pad. A small data receptacle opens in the front of the ancient machine. Insert your data pad. The data pad seems to be interfering with your... The computer seems to be interfering with the data pad. The screen goes blank again, and then more familiar characters begin to appear on the screen. Press a button. Press many buttons. Talk to the computer. The computer goes silent again, humming, da-da-da. Okay. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. What? Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. Oceanic. Planetary type, conductive to life, additional seed world types. Grassland. And... Arboreal? Planetary type, conductive to life, breaking... What? I'm confused. I'm hella confused. Did we actually do something? Ancient computer stands silent and still. Well, it's not silent, that's for sure. Alright. Let's go to this other room, I guess. Oh no, we should probably heal up.
I'm here.
Okay, you can have a med pack.
Ready? Yes?
Alright. Door 2. And a safe. Okay, this one you should be able to force jump on. There we go. Okay, and then lightning the shit out of it. You can, disable droid, force whirlwind, throw lightsaber, disable droid 4 times. And you, sir, can... Finally, not do anything for some reason.
What
Ready?
can I do?
Doing, man? Why can I not do anything?
Yes?
I don't get it. Why I can't do anything but auto attack. Sure. That's really annoying. Oh, there. It's not in the middle. Right. That's really, really frustrating. Okay. He's down.
Yes?
You. Heal.
What?
Okay. Let me move. Thank you. Let's talk to this one. It's just the same thing. Set your data pad. Press a button. Retrieve your data pad. Okay. Identify the 3 primary death-giving. See, okay, so desert, volcanic, barren. Breaking death seal. Okay. Probably should have looted this dude first. Sigil and a Jedi Knight robe. Okay, are we wearing a Jedi Knight robe? Jedi robe. Jedi Knight robe. Oh yeah, it's better. Which means we can give her a Jedi robe, right? There we go.
Uh-huh. What?
Sweet. Okay, and now we should be able to open this. Okay, we probably should heal up a tiny bit.
What can I do?
What?
Will do. Doesn't seem to be anything but this door. Okay, what do we got? Not a hell of a lot apart from this thing.
This must be what Revan and Malik found when they entered this temple.
No shit.
This must be where their journey down the dark side began.
I don't get it. Is this the Starforge?
This is a map. Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malik must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
So what is the Starforge exactly?
I don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more, but I think this map might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyyk, and Tatooine, and here's Manan. There are pieces missing. Incomplete hyperspace coordinates, corrupted data, and there doesn't seem to be anything indicating where the Starforge itself might be.
Perhaps those worlds have more clues.
I was thinking that too. This map can't take us to the Starforge, but I know that Revan and Malik visited Korriban at least once. Perhaps they discovered something more there. They may have found something on each of the other worlds that completed this map. Maybe if we find all the pieces, they'll lead us to the Starforge, and some way to destroy it.
That sounds like quite a supposition. What if you're wrong?
What if I'm right? We can't ignore this. Finding the Starforge might very well be the key to defeating the Sith. We must inform the Council of what we've discovered. They must decide our next course of action, though I suspect our task has only just begun.
I think Korriban is where all the Sith training takes place. From memory. Okay, so we can't really do anything there. Inform the Council, so I guess we're just heading back. Let's talk to this droid again, see if he's got anything. You proved yourself worthy. The steel door is open. If you wish to learn the secrets of Starforge, you must pass through the door to the room beyond. Yes. Tell me about the Starforge. Starforge is the glory of the builders. Okay, yes. I'll be going now. Just make sure we've gone everywhere. Yes, we have. Alright. Let's head back. Luckily, it's not that much of a hike back to the council from here. Although there are a few Kath hounds, but don't think we particularly need to worry about them. Or maybe we do.
Time to rumble!
That's probably Kath. Fuck me, dude. Just leave it alone.
So
Anytime, mate. Fun. Alright, almost there. Okay, Bastila, what do you want?
How can I help?
I want to talk about the dream. You look like something's bothering you. You look like something's bothering you.
No, not bothering me. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
I think you're interested in more than just the bond between us. Shit. Yeah, let's do that.
Please. I'm a Jedi. Such feelings, such attractions are, well, they're beneath me, quite frankly. I admit I find you intriguing. I find your command of the Force intriguing, but my interest in you is purely academic. Surely you can understand why. Our fates are strongly connected. So connected that a literal bond has been forged between us. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Our relationship, is this some kind of clumsy come on?
I was referring to the bond we share. The one the Jedi Council spoke of. If I was actually interested in you, rest assured I could come up with a much better approach than this.
Whoa, I guess I touched a nerve there, huh?
Touched a nerve? No. Getting on my nerves, most definitely. I suppose this is what you men consider being witty. Now, are you going to answer my questions, or would you rather just keep annoying me?
The second one.
I see you intend to be childish about this. I guess I won't get anywhere continuing our discussion right now, will I? I suppose I'll just have to speak to you again later. Hopefully you'll behave a little less like a little boy, and a little more like a man.
That's funny. I love it. Gotta be a dick at every turn. Okay, we also got another crystal too. So we'll see if that aids us in any way. Or what it was. In fact, we can go do that this way. Where's the bench? There it is. Okay, so yeah, this one. A Rubat. It was a Sidra, wasn't it? Attack bonus 1. This is attack 1. Wait, damage bonus energy 1, 6 die. Okay. And this is a Bondar. Which does what? Has a chance to stun. Okay. Well, there's also her lightsabers, right? And one of them is missing a crystal. Two of them missing. Heaps of them are missing crystals. Okay. So we'll do that. We'll do them instead. We'll make one of her lightsabers kick ass, and the other ones. Well, I mean they're both kick ass lightsabers after all.
You have returned, young Padawan. Have you discovered what it was that Revan and Malak sought in those ruins?
If I lie, I'm gonna get crushed by those two. Yeah, we'll just do one.
This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste. We must discuss recent events in light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Starforge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan and Malak sought it out.
Return to your ship with Bastila, and we will summon you when we are done. Padawan, you have done well in discovering the star map hidden within the ancient ruins. But there is more you must do in the battle against Malak and the Sith. We Jedi know victory over the Sith will not come through martial might. The Council has a mission for you, Padawan.
I've consulted our vast archives in an effort to discover the nature of this Starforge, but all my efforts have been in vain.
Still, the Council are in agreement. The Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
The star map in the ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets. Each star map is likely a small piece of a larger puzzle. Find the star maps on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, Manaan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
I'm ready to do it.
The Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
Am I good to undertake this alone? Am I undertake this alone?
Secrecy is our best defense against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two. A connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. Keep the example of Juhani fresh in your mind. You may need a reminder of the dangers of the path that leads to the dark side.
Great, Basto again. Anyone else want to stick with me?
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest. Remember that secrecy and discretion are paramount to your success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time. Dantooine will be a sanctuary for you, a safe haven. Here you can find supplies and whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
When do I leave?
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malak becomes. But first, a warning, young Padawan. The lure of the dark side is difficult to resist. I fear this quest to find the Star Forge could lead you down an all too familiar path.
The fate of the galaxy is in your hands, young Padawan. We pray you are up to the challenge. May the Force be with you.
Alright. We are off to other planets. Now, Korriban and Tatooine, I know well. I can't say that because they're fictional places. But I know of them well. The other two, not so much. So... okay, so it's not really showing us. So I don't know when we get back to the Ebon Hawk whether we can choose to go to any of the 4 or whether we have to do them in order or something. I'm not too sure. But we'll find that out next episode. For now, we'll leave it here. And yeah, looking forward to getting off Dantooine, that's for sure. Alright, as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.